Leaving the warmth of the Cosmo Candle behind, the game abruptly ends our moment of quiet reflection. The path leads us straight to Bugenhagen and the sealed entrance to the cave of the GI. From a level design perspective, this door acts as a hard narrative gate. Bugenhagen forces us to lock in our party composition before breaking the seal. It's the engine's way of signalling that we are crossing a physical and emotional threshold, stepping away from the planetary scale exposition of the Lifestream and descending directly into the localized, deeply personal trauma of Nanaki's past.
Ho ho ho! Are we all set? Ho ho ho! Then shall we get going? All right, in you go.
Won't you be leading the way, Grandpa?
What? I thought I said it was a little dangerous. You'd have an old man go in first. I'll be right behind
you. As the heavy stone doors grind open, the environmental storytelling shifts immediately. We leave the warm, earthy reds and oranges of Cosmo Canyon for the cold, sickly greens and purples of a subterranean tomb. The Cave of the G isn't just a cavern, it's a quarantine zone. This is where the lore intersects beautifully with the gameplay mechanics. Bugenhagen will soon explain the history of the invasion, but the environment is already communicating the reality of the curse, because the G tribe were invaders from outside this world. The planet fundamentally rejected them when they died. They couldn't return to the Lifestream. The developers translated this tragic piece of lore directly into a mechanical rule. Almost every enemy within this dungeon is classified as undead. It is a brilliant piece of design where the narrative justification directly informs your tactical approach. The atmosphere is stagnant, the music drops into a haunting rhythmic drone, and every step deeper into the cavern serves as a lingering reminder of the bloody siege Nanaki believes his father fled from.
Ho ho ho! The ghosts of the Gi tribe haunt this place. They were all defeated by a certain warrior.
A certain warrior?
But even in death, the vengeful spirits of the Gi lingered, unable to return to the Lifestream. We still have much ground to cover.
Our first encounter in the cave is a swarm of 5 hegs. While individually weak, they represent a deliberate shift in the game's action economy. Facing 5 active targets simultaneously means the enemy ATB cycles significantly faster than yours. It forces the player to immediately utilize the
Let
materia
the bitter cold
magic or summons
take
to clear
you.
the field, punishing single target melee strategies through sheer numerical attrition. The sneaky step introduces a literal ticking clock to the combat loop by casting Death Sentence. However, their undead status allows observant players to bypass their physical defenses entirely by weaponizing cure spells, brilliantly flipping your defensive magic into a devastating effect. Running into another swarm of Hegs immediately after fighting the sneaky steps highlights a subtle mechanical trap set by the developers. While the GI cave is defined by its undead encounters, the Hegs are just local scavengers, meaning they are very much alive. If you blindly apply the same inverted logic here and cast Cure as an attack, you will literally just be healing the enemy. It is a clever piece of encounter design that punishes players for running on tactical autopilot, forcing you to actively read the field before committing your ATB charges.
As you can see, this cave leads to the other side of Cosmo Canyon. The Gi were larger than us and were, above all, merciless. Had they invaded from here, they would have met with very little resistance. Let us proceed.
This mixed formation is where the dungeon's mechanical friction peaks. Pairing the undead sneaky step with living Hegs completely neutralizes the safe use of your all materia with restorative magic, forcing deliberate split target prioritization. The Stinger encounter stands out because it isn't governed by the standard random encounter RNG, it's an environmental trap. The webs scattered across the cavern floor act as physical trigger boxes. If you aren't paying attention to the level geometry and carelessly walk over them, you force a deliberate ambush. The Stinger itself is a heavy physical bruiser, acting as a direct tax on your HP for reckless traversal. It is a brilliant piece of game design where the terrain itself dictates the pacing, forcing you to slow down and respect the architecture. The GI Spectre is the literal embodiment of the cavern's curse. Facing these phantoms reinforces the dungeon's core mechanical lesson. Turn your restorative magic into a weapon to instantly dissolve them. Hitting another Stinger confirms their true purpose in this dungeon. They are a deliberate resource tax while the first web teaches you to watch your step, later traps are placed in narrow choke points to force an engagement. With massive health pools, these creatures are designed to slowly drain your magic and items, ensuring you arrive at the dungeon's climax already bruised.
Feel the bite of ice.
The warrior ran through this cave alone, fighting the Gi tribe attackers, one after another.
Grandpa, who was that warrior?
Oh, we're almost there. What in the world?
Grandpa, is this?
They perished, and yet the specters of the Gi linger here like stagnant air. This does not bode well for us at all.
Here we face Giai Natak, the vengeful spirit of the Giai tribe's leader. While framed as a grueling climactic battle, we can bypass the struggle entirely by fully exploiting the dungeon's central mechanic. Because Natak is classified as undead, his health pool is fundamentally inverted. Tossing an X potion at him doesn't restore his HP, it overloads his system with restorative data, triggering an instant kill. It is a famous intentional exploit, allowing us to bypass a massive narrative thread through a simple quirk in the game's combat logic.
Thank you, Cloud. Without your help, we never would have survived. And Nanaki, it would seem that you have grown remarkably strong as well.
You really think so?
I was right. Bringing you here was not a mistake. Come. What I have to show you is just up ahead.
This is...
The warrior fought against the Gi right here. He kept them from taking even a single step into Cosmo Canyon. And he never returned to the village again. Behold, Nanaki, the face of the warrior. Seto, your father.
That's Seto.
Seto continued to fight the Gi right here. He never stopped protecting the canyon. Even after the Gi's poisonous arrows turned his body into stone. Even after he had chased them all away, he continued to protect us all. And he still does.
Even now?
You thought him a coward who had simply run away, but he alone gave his life to protect Cosmo Canyon. This is your father. This is Seto.
This is Seto? Did Mother know?
Ho, she knew. At the time, they asked me to seal the cave shut and not tell a soul. They said that the cave should be forgotten about.
Oh.
My apologies, Cloud, but would you mind leaving the two of us alone? Nanaki, you must continue your journey with Cloud and the others.
Grandpa?
Listen to me, Nanaki. They say they wish to save the planet. Truthfully, I don't think it can be done. For even if they shut down every Mako reactor, it will only postpone the inevitable. Even if they stop Sephiroth, it will all be for naught. All that there is shall perish eventually. But Nanaki, lately I've been thinking, isn't there something, anything that we can do as dwellers? No, as part of the planet when it suffers so horribly. Regardless of what happens, shouldn't we at least try? Or are we to sit here and meekly accept our fate? I'm too old to do anything about it now. This year I'll be 130. That is why you must go, Nanaki. You must go in my stead and find out for yourself.
Grandpa.
I wanted to show you the truth about your father before you left. I am so glad you came back while I was still alive.
Oh, Grandpa, don't talk like that. If you left me, I
have lived long enough.
Grandpa, you have to continue to live. For me. But I'll go. I'll find out what's going to happen to the planet. And then come back and tell you everything.
Nanaki.
I am Nanaki of Cosmo Canyon, the son of the warrior Seto. I'll return a warrior true to that noble name. So please, Grandpa.
Those are Setos. Oh, Seto.
Seto. Father.
By the way, buggy's been fixed.
Should we get moving?
So it's goodbye, Red 13.
That's just the way it goes. Too bad. He came in real handy at times, didn't he?
Emerging back at the warmth of the Cosmo Candle, the narrative loop closes. With his father's honour restored, Nanaki sheds his role as a temporary guide, permanently committing to our journey.
Wait for me. I'm coming too.
Cloud, please look after Nanaki.
What happened?
I think I grew up a little. That's what happened.
Ho ho ho! Come back whenever you're in need of my knowledge.